Hello guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video we'll be talking about conditions. What is exactly a condition? I say conditions allow you to execute specific block of code based on whether a given condition is true. This topic is going to be a little bit challenging to understand for a beginner, but I'm going to make sure to make it the best easy as possible. Let's use example is raining, for example, or let's say you're hungry, for example. We know that when you're hungry, that is when you eat. That means if you're hungry, you eat, right? If you're not hungry, you won't eat. I think with this, I've explained everything you need to know about condition. If you're hungry, that means you're hungry, that if is true. You can say if you're hungry, which is a true condition. If you are hungry, is true condition. That means you are going to eat. If you are not hungry, which is a false condition, you are not going to eat. So in this video, I'm going to look at if condition. I want to focus more on if condition for this today video. And there are mainly three types of conditions, which is the if condition, else condition, and else if condition. Why use if condition to make decision in a code? The fundamental features of programming logic for creating dynamic and responsive program. So like I said, I've been focusing on if condition today. To make an if condition, for example, just use the if at the beginning. You can say if condition, for example. Okay, let me use the example. If I'm hungry, I will eat. So you get it. I make sure anytime I write an if, make sure I end it with a colon at the end. So if I'm hungry, I'll eat. I think we understand to this point. So if I'm hungry, I'll eat. That is actually, we can see is okay. Let me try to make it the simplest I can. Let me copy this guy and put it here. Remember when I said when you're making a variable, you can separate it with underscore. If I'm hungry, okay. If I'm hungry, I'll eat, which is true. One know that is true, right? If you're hungry, you're going to eat, which is true. So if I'm hungry, I will eat, which means, remember in when we were talking about variables, you know that this is a variable, this is the key. So anytime you call this guy, you're going to get this guy. So what is actually here is if true. So you understand? So for a condition to run, it has to be true. Like I said, if I'm hungry, I will eat. So anything I write under here, remember, you can see what I did with indentation. This signifies that I'm under a condition. I can say print yes, I will eat rice. What do I do here? If I'm hungry, right, and I say that I'm hungry, and then I come here to say I will eat rice, for example. So this signifies that this is an if condition, and after if condition, for it to execute, for any block of code under it to execute, it must be a true condition. So if you can say if let me use another example. If it rains, like I mentioned, if it rains, if it's going to rain, I'll make sure to go with my umbrella. So if it rains, I'll go with my umbrella, which is if it rains, is true. I think this explanation is quite good, but if you have a better explanation I can use for this if condition, because things will get a little bit ugly as we proceed further. So if you have a better explanation that is better than this, please just make sure to let me know in the comment section below, and make sure to use that explanation, because if we don't break it down to this level, when we start the nested if condition, things might get a little bit not interesting any longer. So but let me use this example as one I can think of right now. If I'm hungry, I'll eat. Right? That means if I'm hungry, I'll eat. Let's say that hungry is true, which we did there. If I'm hungry, which is true, I will eat. So if true, so this code is going to execute. Okay. And we can see, yes, I'll eat. What if we set it to false, which is I'm not, which is, you can see the code doesn't get executed no matter how many times you run it. No, you don't get an output. That means here is false. That means I'm not hungry. So I don't know whether this is confusing a little bit. And this this false and true, and they are Boolean logics. So I think I'll do a little bit video on Boolean logic to explain it a little bit more. So like I mentioned earlier, there if is else if, and then we have the else condition. So if I'm hungry, I'll eat. Okay, if I'm hungry, if I say yes, I'm hungry, if I come here and say yes, that means I'm hungry. But instead of saying yes, I just say truth. Am I doing? I just say true. You get? You can say, are you hungry? You can say, I can come here and write, are you hungry? I can come here and say yes, I'm hungry. Instead of saying yes, I'll say true. Okay, so I'm hungry, I will eat. Here is saying true, that I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat rice. So one thing you should know, that before you can make a if condition, you must start with the if. For that of else, you start with else. You get? So let me not talk about else in this video. Let's try to understand this. Let's try to understand this the simplest way possible, because we don't understand it now, it might be a little bit of challenge as we go on. Don't think of any condition that is here, it has to be true. It has to be true, unless you deliberately specified it to be false in a situation where you can control it, maybe you are running a loop. But just know that anything here has to be true. You get? Now situation here is true here. So make sure it's true for it to run properly and run efficiently. Okay, like I said, if I'm hungry, let me use another example. Let's say age equals to 20. I can say if age equals 20, is this true? Yes, this is exactly the same thing as true. Okay, let me go. We know that age is equals to 20. So this is going to run. You can see here. Okay, so let me see. Let's say age is 20, for example. You can see here, you get run here. So once any condition here is true, this block of code runs. Let's say, is it raining? Is it raining? Let's say I come here and say yes. You get? I say if is it raining equals yes. That means outside is raining. I can say, let me grab my, let's say, rain cover, or your umbrella, for example, or your coat. You can say, let me grab my rain cover. That means, is it raining? Yes. Again, if it's raining is equals to yes, let me grab my rain cover. As you can see here, let me grab my rain cover. Let's say no, that means it's not raining. I don't need to go and grab my rain covers. That means it's not going to run. Okay, as you can see, we got output. No matter how many times we run it, we're not going to get any output. Because why? Is it raining? We said no, it's not raining. I came here, we check whether if is equals to yes. If it was equals to yes, this guy was going to, and for it to be yes, this entire statement has to be true. So, but if we are to say no, is it raining? No, it's going to run. Because is it raining? Here we say no, and this no. We can also do other operations on it. Like for example, let's say, let me get another variable x. Let's say x equals to be 7. If x greater than 6, is it true? Is x greater than 6? We know that our x is 7, so and 7 is greater than 6. So let's see. You can see the run. Let me make here run. You can see we got our running. But let's say it's s greater than 8. Is 7 greater than 8, which we know is false. So we're not going to get any output, as you can see here. So it's just all the basic understanding of how if statements works. So by the time we do else and else if, we are going to seem to understand it really more. So we'll come to the end of today's video. So please make sure to stay tuned to the next video. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.